Hello there. It's been 5 weeks since you looked at me. No, it's been almost 2 weeks since we have last played Pokémon Violet. And we made it to a gym town. But I want to explore everything up on this hill first. When it loads. This is a stinky weather. That's right, I have got curse on bats. That's a great name. I fear that this would kill it. Hello, cafe. Wait. What? Stay in the fucking Pokeball! Thank you! Using its psychic power, it arranges pebbles to form the shapes of constellations. Some people believe this Pokemon came from outer space. Guy Thorito. This is a stupid name. But it made me laugh. Oh, I need to beat you up. Well, that's probably not the best way to beat you up. I have no way to tell if you're, like, legitimate or not. Let me look underneath you. Why don't you let me look at you properly? Yeah, just kill it. No, that's the wrong button. No, just kill it. That's what I wanted. No, you I don't have a clef key. Jingle those keys at me. Any nice Pokeballs? Try a Premier Ball. You probably won't want to be inside this. Yeah, I thought not. But it almost worked, so let's try one more time. The stream didn't play? What, what do you mean, Cafe? Hello again. In the past, a noble family entrusted their vault keys to a Klefki. They passed the Klefki down through the generations, taking good care of it. Aww. I refreshed the page and changed tab. Oh, that's interesting. What's the name of the protagonist of this? Why would I call it that? Well, there's already a Pokemon called Cleavor anyway. I think I already explored the top of this. I can't remember if you're aggressive. Because no, they're not really. They just tend to stare at you. How many Sinistea chips do I have? Go away, stupid fucking bird. I need one more. But they're adding the new submarine routes? Yes, I saw that. Very boring and weak. I'll just use this. It's so weak it doesn't matter. No, you're just gonna find more Flotsam and Jetsam. I'm almost certain this will kill it in one hit, because it's probably way lower level than I am. Yeah, it did. I was right. I'm gonna waste a good Pokeball on this thing. Is that an air tadpole? It is a tadpole, yes. It floats using electricity stored in its body. When thunderclouds are around, Tadpole will float higher off the ground. It does become a frog. As tadpoles should. No, kill that. I need many of your resources, annoyingly enough. This place is so fucking big. There's a Flareon! No! I don't want you. Wait, do I have a Flareon? No, I do have a Flareon. I don't need another one. Okay, go away. You're not special. No, that way. I thought I saw a... Maybe I'm imagining things. Stupid building. Can't climb buildings. Annoying. Climb it, you idiot. Thank you. That's what I wanted. What was an cafe? How high does this out go? Yes, thankfully I can. It's not... There shouldn't be anywhere that I can't go now, as long as it continues to climb properly! Very tall hill. No, I don't want to explore this yet. Oh, a gimme ghoul. A gimme ghoul. Whee! No! You idiot! Why didn't you use the ladder? Why are you just fucking falling down? Oh my god. What's wrong with you? What the fuck? I'm like, what is this camera angle? Can I climb? No, wait a minute. No. What is it? The Leaking Tower of Paldea. Interesting name. I'm pretty sure yeah, I do have a Mudstone. Okay, I need another Mudstone. Don't attack it, please. Ugh, Bombardier. Oh, Vanguard. Kill them! Not that one. Not the Lycanroc. Why do you refuse to fight that? Oh, okay, I was gonna say. Very bizarre behaviour. Ah, God. I'm pretty sure you just learned something and you didn't give me a chance to learn it. No. Yeah, Power Gem. Why do you still tickle? Kill me. This slope is awesome. This is an absolute paradise for us hikers. Okay. Hike a Rochio. Rochio. Oh, okay. Hello, Nat. It's like I'm climbing into the sky. Flat paths are so boring, just like life. You gotta have peaks and valleys. Did you learn anything at that level? No. Or if you did, it was not something I cared for. Ooh. Oh, that's the first sludge bomb I've encountered. Okay. Get gold. Oh, okay, thank you. Where did they post all these codes and that? Sarah B. That's alright, Arrow. What a thing to say. Putting my trained legs to use. 1, 2, 1, 2. I train using this tortuously along the staircase in front of the school. Gnome live. Andres the student. Oh, remember when we introduced Nikhil to gnomes or gnome videos and he didn't believe us? Mailer and I. I don't know why Nikhil doesn't believe in gnomes. There's evidence on video. What's wrong with it? Hi, Rory. Yeah, Pyro is fine actually. Just power generation. Gold duck, eh? None of you know good mood. Hello, Chester. I was gonna say soak shouldn't work then. Did you miss anything? No, not yet, Trista. Nothing story important. There will be a gym fight during this stream, but we haven't done it yet. Who wants to learn takedown? I guess. No, stop telling me to ask my Pokemon for advice. At least training my legs also made my Pokemon stronger. That staircase in front of the school sure is ridiculously long, isn't it? You can catch the student council president sitting down for a breather from time to time. Why do you want to ask my Pokemon for advice so badly? No. They don't know what they're talking about. See what your Pokemon thinks about its life. Big cliff. What are you doing up here, child? Oh, what are you, creepy child? Let's battle. Call the student. Ice Cube. Oh, Nightshade hits through. Okay, interesting. I didn't know Nightshade would hit through Ice Head. It's interesting. There's no point in using Snowscape, you haven't even lost your head yet. You're strong. That was fun. Bye. A creepy child! Explore around here and then we'll go. Actually, no, there's something I need to go do before I do the gym, but that won't take very long. Ooh, rufflets. No rufflets would be around here. Now, pictures. Oh, Burnett! Burnett! Burnett cute. Don't use curse. Oh, you can't use curse! Haha! No! Stay in the Pokeball! Oh, you can't use roleplay on Good as Gold? Really? Strong feelings of hatred turned a puppet into a Pokemon. If it opens its mouth, its cursed energy escapes. Can you spell Pinocchio? I couldn't remember if it was a double C or not. Thank you, Cafe. Oh! Yay, it evolved into a Grimmsnarl. It lives... Yeah. It lives deep within the forest. Even after evolving into this splendid form, it hasn't given up on its petty misdeeds and pranks. Splendid. Spirit Break. I don't remember what Spirit Break does. The user attacks the target with so much force that it could break the target's spirit. This also lowers the target's special attack stat. That's pretty good. Why don't you have a physical dark type attack? God damn you. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I actually did intend to ask for advice and I forgot. You should have reminded me. There was a Pokemon that reminded me of T up the hilly road ahead here. What is this? Greavards. Greavards and Houndstones. Scary. Oh, Banets. Kill it. Having a party. What are you hiding from me back here? A substitute is boring. This loser won't even talk to you. So many Banets around here, it's very creepy. Doing your last MSQ roulette today? You're done with this event afterwards, Trista? Oh my god, there's so many Banets. I don't have no dusk balls. I need to buy some more. The Moogle Tome event would be perfect for those old mounts, and instead they make it some Twitter retweet campaign with limited amounts of winners. No, it's not stupid, Trista. Well, it's not necessarily what you would want. It is a smart thing for them to do. Because it will get them engagement. No. I can't buy dusk balls? What the fuck? I thought I bought them from some. What? You just not sell them here? It leaves the player base angry. Does it leave the player base angry? It leaves you angry. I feel as if you're not very representative of the player base. Where's that woman that needs Synesty shards? That's right. Where's this El Stupido fountain? What did you say? I can't remember where the fountain is in this stupid village. Where is this old woman that gives me what I want? That's how your sister got all... Ah, there's the fountain. That's so... Oh, it's so pathetic looking. That's how your sister got all the Realm Reborn base tribe mounts. They didn't give the Sable Death Mask? I mean, that's fair.
Hello there, child. I'm a collector of curiosities and a great lover of Sinisty. I have a curio with a dark past, shall we say. It's yours for 10 Sinisty chips. That will do nicely. I feel more connected with Sinisty now. Here's the curio I promised you. Careful with it, it's steeped in a potent malice.
A peculiar set of armor that can make a certain species of Pokemon evolve. Malicious will works inside. That uses it, Trista. What was I gonna say? I need only 2 more levels and I can get my fucking watermelon on my main. And I'm halfway through getting to 14. And then I only need... Then I need to get my Ragnarok character to rank 5, which I haven't done either. Ow! Does anyone have Pokemon Scarlet? Everyone has Pokemon Violet. Lakil has Scarlet. I think Rollo has Scarlet as well. Actually, I need to. I'll ask him to give me something that I need. What is this? Ooh! I'll look at that afterwards. You're surprised the bunny bot's from it? The bunny bot's weird because I feel like it's kind of spoilery for people that are doing, like, ranking up in PvP that aren't up to Endwalker. What are your stats? Oh, you're dead even. Okay, good. That's what I wanted. Rubicante is evolving. Yay! An old set of armor steeped in grudges caused this Pokemon's evolution. Cerule edge cuts its enemies to pieces without mercy. Rubicante wants to learn Shadow Claw. Yes. I mean, it's better than fucking Astonish. So. Oh, I'm sorry, Nat. I don't even think about it. Like, it's so instinctual for me to skip past it. I need to try and make myself remember to do it. Welcome to Alphanada, a town where you can see the stars and find excellent pottery. My family's been making pottery for generations. Isn't that cool? Just realized you don't think you ever interacted with your Pokemon when you had them running around with me? You're surprised the ugly pink elephant mount is worth around 20 million. It's because it's rare, Trista. This plate's huge! How big of a sandwich do you think would fit on it? Tableware made in Alphanada is popular all across Paldea. Who's making that horrible noise, by the way? Mighty quiet, ain't it?
Let's take it slow, dear.
You think less of them. What is that noise? Oh! It's the fucking Squawkavillies up here. Shut the fuck up! Pottery's from the kiln. Potters put shaped clay inside and let it fire nice and slow for days. I would argue that's because you don't have an ear for it, Trista. Music scholars tend to say that it only takes an hour of listening to a music genre non-stop to be able to understand the intricacies of it. So maybe you should listen to an hour of Arabic music, Trista. The water's trickling out. I wish it'd shoot out like Hydro Pump though. Wouldn't that be neat? Light clay? Really? The Pokemon mosaic art on the observatory is really cute, isn't it? It reminds me of some kind of old video game. Yeah, thanks, child. I picked up on that. Pokemon, so pretty, you see? You think you can drink it? Weirdo. You see, the trick to a good blaze is... I see what you mean. Spent 4 years with Arab, Bangladeshi and Indian music all nearly the same at times. I definitely don't think I agree with you on that. I actually came to see the gym leader tulip, but these places are super cute too. It doesn't pop unless it has lyrics. I mean, you could argue that about a lot of music. You sandwiches! Oh, it's you again. I thought up some new recipes. Yay. Those recipes make mouth-wateringly good sandwiches. Give them a try sometimes. If I think up new recipes, I'll be sure to teach them to you.
Every kind of sandwich any way you want. Welcome to Every Which Way.
This is disgusting. I actually don't believe that you're for equal human rights, Mel. You've given me you haven't given me much reason to believe that's the case. Ah, spicy potato. Oh, quesadillas. Give me the spicy potato. Maybe we could use that exercise. I know I could. Val equals Yahtzee. Okay, this place doesn't have any ingredients that I don't already have. No!
No, let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out, no.
I'm helping! Oh, I love Pokemon. Fucking weirdos. Everyone says the most benign fucking things in this world. Oh yeah, there's this weirdo. Nope, there's nothing on top of this flat textured rooftop. What is this big building? So pokey, so dopey, taking it slow. Ooh, that was one long trip. Time to take a rest.
Wasn't it rough coming all the way out to Alphanada? But now that you've been here once, you can use the flying taxi to come back whenever you want.
I want to know how they figure that out. Like, in universe.
So inconvenient. Alphanada is in such an inconvenient location. Having a trusty cyclozar is an absolute must here.
Also, you picked up the Guilty Gear games on Steam, and while looking through the roster, I naturally gravitated to I might have it. I would not be surprised if you do. I just want one glimpse.
Ooh, okay.
Creep.
The battle court here was originally built as an observatory to view the stars. Oh, so this is the battle court.
No! No! Fuck! Oh, momentum got me. Oh, it's just 3 experience candies, smalls anyway. Oh, I didn't even notice that item. How'd I miss that? Okay, gym leader time. Time for some actual content, Trista. Jacques? hello, GY. How goes your treasure hunt? Figured out what you're hunting for yet? Sure have. That's great. Look at you knowing exactly what you're after. Many students choose to make the gym circuit a part of their treasure hunt. It's no easy feat, but even making the attempt is worthwhile experience. That's why I was waiting here, to make sure you know your homeroom teacher's got your back. You're my homeroom teacher? Oh, you gave me a lucky egg! This should be handy for your treasure hunt. I hope you'll keep working on that Pokédex of yours too, since I did make the app and all. That's all from me. Just do your best and keep out of danger, okay? Really, Webster? Maybe your dog's just thirsty, Val. Spoink is the best. Thanks, child. The Alphanata gym is rather tough to beat, you know. You sure you'll be alright? Indeed. Indeedy. Welcome to the Alphanata gym. Let me register you as a challenger. Your name is GY, yes? Great. Now, in order to face Gym Leader Tulip, you'll first need to pass the gym test. Here at the Alphanata gym, that means working up a sweat with a special kind of exercise. What? I'm talking about the emotional spectrum practice created by Tulip herself, of course. Complete it, and you pass the test. The woman wearing the black tracksuit in the practice area will explain the rules to you. Just turn left after leaving the gym and you'll find the practice area right next door. Now get out there and have fun. The fuck? Oh my god, it's full of people now. Tulip's so pretty. Gotta stay active. Gotta stay active. This is a breeze. Power through it. Oh, it's you. Step right up for some exercise. Us! Welcome, new kid. This is where we do emotional spectrum practice. Why is your battle studies teacher here at a Pokemon gym working as an instructor, you ask? Well, I've been friends with this gym leader here, Tulip, since we were kids. We decided to have a Pokemon battle with a special rule. The loser has to do what the winner says. So we battled, and, well... Look, never mind what happened. Point is, this is a chance to both get a workout in and help my friend when I don't have classes. The rules of emotional spectrum practice, or ESP for short, are simple. I'll show you a certain movement, and all you have to do is copy it. Ready to get this gym test started? I hope your body and mind are ready for the challenge. Great. Let's get to exercising. Show me an eruption of emotions. I like that it's in the rain. I think that makes it funnier. is this? I think the rain doesn't help Val. That was awesome. I can't stop grinning after witnessing such perfect power of expression. That's enough of a warm-up. Now let's really put those muscles to work with a Pokemon battle.
You gotta keep moving. This is no ordinary battle. This is a workout.
Gym Trainer Emily. Gym Trainer Emily is about to send out Curlier. Rubicante wants to learn the move Nightshade. Yes. Okay, let's ask for advice. Rubicante wants to forget Shadow Claw and learn Nightshade. No! You have bad ideas. Absolutely not. Will-O-Wisp was kind of evil. Maybe I'll reteach it. Will-O-Wisp later. I moved, but how well you moved. Both you and your Pokemon. Great! I can hear your Pokemon and muscles screaming with delight. I see you're getting tired, but we gotta hang in there. Time to start the second half. Oh, fuck. This is still going, is it? I hate this. I mean, if it was actually difficult. But it's literally like, press the button that shows you. And there's no, like, it's not even memory. That was perfect. I almost lost track of who was teaching who. Don't give up yet. It's time for another battle. Hold out against all that electric acid. My goal is to grow strong and build muscle. Any tips? They sold a mood matrix from Ace. Grumpy. stole it from Princess Peach DS. Medicham, eh? You dislike Indeedee, that doesn't surprise me. It's exactly up the alley for Pokemon that you wouldn't care for. Nothing grows faster than a growing kid like you. Good job. You made it all the way through the ESP exercise. You passed this test, no doubt about it. Congratulations. But you're not done yet. Sprint over to the lobby and Sapphire on the double. You have to report your passing grade to formally finish this gym test. Yay. It's over. You have to report your passing grade to the lobby staff to formally finish the gym test. Oh, and ESP actually stands for Extrasensory Perception. Tulip made up emotional spectrum practice herself. Don't get that wrong on a test. I'll be cheering for you in your battle with Tulip, new kid. I feel a full 10 years younger. Tulip's so pretty. Gotta stay active. Power through it. This is a breeze. Let me heal, please. Wait, you were the one that said you disliked Indeedee. For some reason I thought that was Trista. Why do you dislike Indeedee? Yeah, I don't... Yeah. It's just a British Ordino. Actually, I don't need Nightshade on this character. On this Pokemon. Oh, you can learn Night Slash? What else can you relearn? Nothing else. Great. Yeah, and you don't need Nightshade. No, I don't want to talk to the technical machine. Shut the fuck up. I see you completed the ESP exercise, Jiwang. Congratulations, you passed the gym test. You've now earned the right to challenge the gym leader. Best of luck. Are you ready to challenge Gym Leader Tulip, the bewitching beautician? Yes. Very well. Allow me to show you to the battle court.
I suppose you're right. Okay, I'll get things moving here on my end. Let's keep the tagline simple. Naturally beautiful. And order the new eyeshadow colour too, would you? Thanks, you're a doll. Gotta run now. Chat with you later. Hello there. I'm Tulip, the gym leader here. Though I must tell you that being a makeup artist is my main line of work. Dendra had nothing but praise for you. She said you totally slayed out there. I must say you're a cute challenger, TY. I'm sure my ESP exercise made you all the more beautiful. Doesn't that make you happy? You keep your Pokemon beautiful and clean as well. I see you have quite the aesthetic sense. Appearance is equally important for both people and Pokemon. Makeup is like magic. Anyone can use it to change their appearance. Allow me to put my skills to use to make your cute little Pokemon even more beautiful.
Oh, a giraffe. That's a furry giraffe. That's actually a little bit inconvenient.
You're quite a good base to test my makeup.
No, I didn't read what she said. She looks like her name should be Violet. Oh shit, you know Crunch. It's disgusting, Tristan. She gives you Isabella vibes? Interesting. Oh, you fucker. Your sister had a girl in her class called Onion. My little onion. Espartha. I feel like I haven't gotten enough appreciation for the nickname Curzon Bax. I don't like that, Nat. Well, I know you don't know that reference, Krista. Oh, you got a crit on me. How dare you? You know Shadow Ball? Oh, fuck. Oh shit, I'm alive still. None of you are here for fucking Star Trek night. Floors, eh? Oh, actually, never mind.
You're just as hard to get rid of as caked on mascara, I see. I need a good makeup remover.
Oh, that's right, you're gonna fucking terrestrialize, of course. I don't know why I decided to use fucking metal claw first. It's nice though. I did not appreciate that. This music should be banned.
My bewitching beauty methods will cleanse you right down to the depths of your pores.
It'll probably kill it in one hit. Oh, it survived! What does it terrestrialize into? Fire? It's not really what I would have liked. I would have preferred it to be a bug type terrestrialization. They'll probably... yeah. It's probably fucking fast, isn't it? I mean, Nightshade should kill it. What do you mean now?
Your strength has a magic to it that cannot be washed away.
Ah! Yay! Bishop mercilessly cuts its opponents to pieces, with the sharp blades covering its body. It'll do anything to win. It didn't even want to learn anything now.
I lost the battle, and your beauty rivals even my own. And I can't believe it. You are quite splendid. Yes, truly amazing. Perhaps I should take you under my wing before you make your big break elsewhere. But I suppose I need to work on myself a little more first before I run off and do such a thing. You have earned my gym badge. Allow me to strike one of my best poses to give it to you. Congratulations, G.Y.
Why, Val?
With 6 gym badges, Pokemon of up to level 50 will be easy to catch and will listen to the commands you give them. If you train hard, you'll be able to use this move in a totally perfect way.
Or psychic.
Don't go uploading that selfie we just took to social media, okay? I think my makeup has run a little with all the moving and sweating I did during our battle. I need to fix it fast before my next appointment. My schedule is absolutely packed. You know. Farewell then, you did splendidly today.
What a horrible thing to say. Ooh. Greetings once more, GY. I was watching your battle with the gym leader from the sidelines, and I must say, I thought it was simply excellent. Full marks, gold star, extra credit even. Hardly had you sent out Goldengo before you launched into your strategy. That unrelenting offensive, that flurry of attacks, what an efficient way to corner the opponent. And what artfully trained Pokemon. Such a vibrant palette of moves. I do beg your pardon. I didn't mean to let my emotions run amok like that. In summary, I simply wanted to say that you seem to have gotten even stronger. I must admit I'm eager for you to gather all the gym badges. As a member of the Elite Four, I await the day you come to face me with great anticipation. No, but one thing. Don't let your studies fall by the wayside. Be sure to come to the academy now and then. Hassel is the best character. That is not a take that I've seen many people say online, but interesting. Where? What? Give me rewards. Oh, a single lure bowl. Thanks. Have I been taking my classes? I was. I haven't done it for a while. Show me the habitat for Bisharps, please. Oh, they're really in that top right corner of the map. Ugh. Irritating. Ah, but it's so much reading. I will do it at some point. I'm just thinking if I want to do it now. That's the question. There's no point in having you in my party right now because you can't evolve. Skip it until post-game. It's not that amazing. I'll do some of it. How the fuck is it? Here it is. Hoover Academy. Oh, well, before I do that, actually, I should be able to fully explore this stupid town now. Now that I can fly and climb walls. Or glide, I should say. No! It's as powerful and as full of lore as a Britney Spears song. Interesting. You've never heard a Britney Spears song. The depths to which you don't know things always surprise me, Trista. And yet they shouldn't. I mean, he is Finnish. No! 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 Yeah, differently cultured. Like a yogurt that didn't grow as it should have. And instead just became mold. I'm joking. There's nothing on these rooftops. These are some rare intro insults. You set yourself up by saying that you're differently cultured. Oh, there's an item down there that I never got? Oh, because you can't get here normally. Oh, interesting. Hasta luego. Excuse me? No. That's not what I wanted. How dare you? How dare you teleport me there? Dua Lipa is better than Britney? I would probably agree with that, Nat. I find Britney's catalogue to be like variations on a theme. So like when you've heard like one Britney song, it feels like you've heard a lot of them. Do a who? Ah, you're so predictable. I'm pretty sure I've gone to everything else on these rooftops, or if there are things, I don't know where they are. I mean, I love Lady Gaga. Oh, you can climb this? Kind of surprises me, actually. No! 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 I hate when you force me to go somewhere. Okay, just take me back. Take me back here and I'll do some stupid fucking classes. I don't know who Anne Marie is. I will admit to that. I want to know how it decides what buildings you can climb. Anne Marie is Wynn's middle name. Do I have false sweat? I have no idea. No, I don't think so.
Good afternoon, Master G-Wine. What class would you like to take?
So much! Biology.
You'd like biology with Mr. Jacques. Class will begin soon, don't be tardy.
Well, the first noise I made was just like a noise, a purposeful noise of disgust, and then I kind of choked, so I needed to cough. So I did that to myself. Hello, hello! I hope everyone's ready to learn some new things today. You all did really great on that midterm exam. Thanks for answering my little question at the end too. I'll be sure to keep your responses in mind. Alright, we're now heading into the last half of our classes together. It's time for our knowledge to evolve and grow just like our Pokemon. Evolution. Yep, haha, evolution. Today we're going to learn about the fascinating phenomena of Pokemon evolution. As your Pokemon battle and level up, they learn moves and get stronger. And for some Pokemon, once they've leveled up enough, their appearance changes and their stats increase, sometimes by a lot. Okay, calm down, Heroes. That's Pokemon evolution. Pokemon become very strong when they evolve, making them trusty partners in battle. But some people prefer to keep their Pokemon in their adorable pre-evolved states. To do this, you just need to remember a certain button when your Pokemon begins to evolve. Say it with me if you already know. To cancel evolution, press the B button. That's right! Everyone, B for best answer. The button you want when you need to stop a Pokemon from evolving is the B button. If you press this button soon after a Pokemon begins to evolve, you can stop it from changing. You can also let the Pokemon hold an item known as an Everstone to keep it from evolving. And keep in mind that the requirements for evolution differ from Pokemon to Pokemon. Some may evolve by having a certain item, such as a Firestone or Thunderstone, used on them. Others may have to learn a specific move or defeat a specific Pokemon in battle to evolve. The way Primeape evolves into Annihilate is especially strange. You see, there's a certain move that... Whoops, sorry, looks like we're out of time. I guess we'll have to end the class there today. Thank you all for your attention. More biology, please. Yeah, yes. Hello, I hope everyone's ready to learn some new things today. But before we get going, do you all remember the final exam from our midterm exam? Well, Director Clavel found out about it somehow and I got yelled at. Whoops. His face! Apparently he could tell I was hiding something just by looking at me. He must have noticed all the colour flash right out of my face. Speaking of colour, today I'd like to teach you all about colours as they pertain to Pokemon. Some Pokemon have slightly different coloration or patterning on their body based on their gender or individual differences. In very rare cases, a Pokemon may have wildly different coloration compared to others of the same species. We call these specimens shiny Pokemon. It is quite rare to cross paths with one. Does anyone here know what the likelihood of finding a shiny Pokemon is? It's like 1 in 4,000, isn't it? Well, that's right! You may have the makings of a Pokemon, Professor GY. Shiny Pokemon appear at a rate of 1 in 4,000. Isn't that amazing? The probability of encountering one in the wild is the same as hatching one from an egg, too. Eggs from a pair of Pokemon raised around differing languages are a special case. There is a higher than average chance that a shiny Pokemon will hatch from these eggs, but we haven't been able to figure out why that is just yet. I've also heard rumors of a charm that increases your likelihood of finding shiny Pokemon when you have it in your bag. Can you believe that? You thought they would have had a more interesting name for them in actual lore. This claim can't be scientifically verified, but it sure would be fun if it were true. Whoops, there's the bell. That's all for today. Thank you for your attention. What was that item? It's called the Shiny Charm Cafe. One VTuber would hatch loads of Huercocos to get a shiny. Math.
You'd like math with Ms. Time. Class will begin soon. Don't be tardy.
Hello, everyone. Well done on the midterm exam. Some of you earned perfect scores and others seem to have a bit of trouble. But I can tell that you all tried your best. I am quite pleased to say that every last one of you passed.
I can only assume that this means you have all come to love numbers. Stay sharp and try your best for the rest of my classes too. Speaking of staying sharp, do you know how the word applies to Pokemon battles? That's right, it has to do with stat boosts. A Pokemon's stats can rise and fall throughout the course of battle, correct? For example, if a Pokemon uses the move Work Up, its attack and special attack stats will rise by 1 stage each. And as you may know, each time a Pokemon's attack or special attack rises 1 stage, moves affected by that stat will deal 50% more damage. If the same Pokemon from our previous example were to use Work Up again, both its attack and special attack will have risen by 2 stages. This results in a 100% increase to damage dealt, making its moves twice as strong. Swords Dance, on the other hand, boosts attacks by 2 stages at once, allowing the Pokemon to deal double damage after just a single use. Using Swords Dance twice would boost the Pokemon's attack stat by 4 stages. How much more damage then would this Pokemon deal? Quadruple damage. Ah yes, this question is a tricky one, isn't it? Just because it boosts the Pokemon's stat by 4 stages doesn't mean its damage is quadrupled. Oh no, of course, it's only tripled. Each stage that a Pokemon's attack or special attack stat is raised increases its damage by 50%. So being raised 4 stages would result in a 4 times 50%, or 200% increase. The base damage of a move is 100%, so adding 200% to that gives us 300%. In other words, the next move that Pokemon uses will deal triple damage. Type matchup. What do you mean, Val? Type matchups, critical hit damage, and other factors all play into these calculations as well, so even a small boost must be taken seriously. By the way, if a stat simply rose, that means it has gone up by 1 stage. If it rose sharply, that's 2 stages. And if it rose drastically, that's 3 stages. Just so you know, the X-Attack and X-Special Attack items, which can only be used in battle, can be used to sharply boost those respective stats. Oh my, is that the bell? I suppose that's all for now. What a shame. Today's lesson was a little difficult, so be sure to review what you learned in order to stay sharp. I'll see you all again next class. It's like you never played Gen 5, Val. Good evening, Master GY. Class will begin soon, don't be tardy. Hello everyone, let's have fun class today. Did you make sure to review last class's material in order to stay sharp? I know it was a little difficult with all that talk of multiplication and percentages and the like, but today we'll be talking about percentages again to learn about probability. That may sound like we're going to have another difficult class, but did you know that all of you already deal with probability on a regular basis? Pokemon moves generally have a property called accuracy, which determines the probability that they will hit. The accuracy of tackle is 100, or 100%, so if you were to use tackle 100 times, you could expect it to hit all 100 times. The move Hypnosis, which puts opponents to sleep, has an accuracy of 60, or 60%. That means you could expect it to hit 60 times in 100 uses. To put that another way, out of 100 uses, you could expect it to miss 40 times. Many of the truly powerful moves often tend to have lower accuracy, so when you're deciding whether to go slow and steady with moves that are sure to hit, or hard and fast with stronger but less accurate moves, you're already studying probability. Let me see here. Perhaps Surf and Hydro Pump would be good examples for this discussion. Surf has a power of 90. Its accuracy is 100, meaning you can expect it to hit every time. Hydro Pump's accuracy is only 80, but when it hits, its power is 110. So between Surf and Hydro Pump, which move would you want to use yourselves? It depends on the situation. Oh my. I see, you're always considering various possibilities, GY. I may have made it sound like there was a correct answer here, but there's not. I knew that! You're free to use any moves you wish. Factors like PP or number of targets hit may make some moves more suited to certain situations. However, trading accuracy for power or vice versa is purely a matter of preference. This Surf versus Hydro Pump debate has been ongoing for quite some time. Personally, I'm more invested in debating the rock-type moves Rock Slide and Stone Edge. Let me tell you, I could get really worked up talking about those moves, but oh my, there's the bell. What a shame. Next class will be the last of our time together, so show up 100% ready to go. Oh my god, there's 5 classes left, for 10 total probably. You'd like history of Ms. Rayford? Class will begin soon, don't be tardy. Greetings, my little students. Whatever you did yesterday is now a part of history. I was hoping to continue unraveling the marvels that history has presented to us today. However, I imagine your ability to concentrate has been spectacularly derailed by my midterm. I suppose changing things up for fun and variety may be a good idea every now and then, so allow me to tell you an old fairy tale that has been passed down in Paldea for generations. Once upon a time, there was a king who very much enjoyed collecting treasure. He was particularly fond of treasures from other countries. One day, a merchant from the east heard rumors of this king and came to meet him. The merchant laid out 4 treasures in front of the treasure-loving king. The 4 treasures were as follows: a vessel, a sword, a set of tablets, and a set of beads. Seeing such rarities before him, the king leaped for joy. He showered the merchant with gold coins and claimed all 4 of the treasures for himself. Aha! Perfect timing to make eye contact, young GY. Answer me this. I said that one of the treasures was a set of tablets. What do you think these tablets were? Wooden planks for writing on? Correct. Your daily pursuit of knowledge serves you well. These particular tablets were wooden and used as a writing medium in the East in ancient times. As you may know, they fell out of popular use as paper became more universally available. For the king to consider these paper substitutes treasures, they must have been of superb quality. That, or perhaps they had some amazingly profound teachings written on them. So, the king obtained these 4 treasures, and on that very night, it is said that a terrible disaster rained down upon his castle, reducing it to rubble by dawn. Oh, is that the time already? I wasn't done with my story, but alas. So end today's lesson. If you're interested in how the story ends, you may come see me outside class hours. Where is she? Is she hanging out anywhere, or is she just like fucking teasing me and she's not anywhere at all? Oh my god, all these locations that I've never gone to before. No, I'm doing this later. Yeah, because you were supposed to be able to carry that around, Trista. Greetings, my little students. Blah 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 blah. Today we will continue to unravel the marvels that history has presented to us. I trust that you all remember our lesson before the midterm exam concerning the great crater of Paldea and its interior, Area Zero. This mysterious crater captured the imaginations of many, including the former Paldean Emperor. 200 years ago, a group of explorers claimed to have finally reached its depths. The name of the team that achieved this great feat was the Area Zero Expedition. This team is said to have been made up of Paldea's best and brightest. Skilled battlers, brilliant researchers, talented individuals of all kinds. Among the list of team members was the name of a man who was an author and brilliant natural historian, Heath. After returning from the expedition to Area Zero, he used his literary talent to record the events of the expedition and publish them. Ah, perfect timing to make eye contact, young G.Y. Let's see if you're paying attention. What was the name of the team that first made it to the deepest reaches of the Great Crater? The Area Zero Expedition. Correct. To pick up on a remember term, I simply slipped into the flow of the lecture. You really are quite the clever one. All the pictures make them look big. The correct name for this team was the Area Zero Expedition. The record of their activities written by the expedition member Heath can be found in bookstores and the like even today. This record is now known as the Violet Book. At the time, the entire region of Paldea was absolutely buzzing about Area Zero. The Violet Book was so popular that practically everyone had a copy. However, the book itself was full of fantastical descriptions and illustrations of things that could never be thought of as real. The masses began to call Heath a liar. Even the truth of the expedition making it to the bottom of the crater was called into question. The Violet Book was condemned to the shelves of used bookstores as just another book of wild paranormal stories. There's a copy on one of the bookshelves on the ground floor of the entrance hall. Feel free to have a read if you're interested. Is that the time already? I must have gotten swept up in filling your minds with knowledge. This ends today's lesson. We will unravel more of history's enigmas together next time. That's how you get their attention there, Eros. Languages. Yes, I'd like languages, Mr. Salvatore. Class will begin soon. Don't be tardy. How did you like the midterm exam? You all did really well. We're halfway there, and now time for another lesson. Êtes-vous prêts? Are you ready? Oui. Très bon réponse. Great answer. Merci, my friends. I knew I could count on your stars. Leading up to the midterm, we learned all sorts of words from different regions. Starting today, though, I'll be throwing a curveball, where we begin listening comprehension. Vasi, go for it, my assistant. Pikachu. As you just heard, Pokemon can also use words to communicate. It's not always easy for us to understand them, but their words have meaning, just as ours do. Pokemon can use language to share all kinds of information with each other, like the location of food or whether they may be predators nearby. Of course you did, Val. The same Pokemon's cries may sound different depending on what it wants to say. I'm sure you're all curious, so should we? Today, that is, let's learn some Pokemon language. Je t'en prie, if you would be so kind, Pikachu. Pika! What emotion do you suppose Pikachu was trying to convey just now? Anger. Merveilleux, GY. Correct. I guess we should call you Professor. When Pikachu says, Pika! It's using its angry voice. That's right. I had my little Pikachu friend here pretend to be angry for us. Don't you think he did a great job? Give Pikachu a round of applause, everyone. The same Pokemon can even communicate its feelings in many different ways. Their voices change depending on their mood and physical condition. Try listening more carefully to Pokemon. You might gain a deeper understanding of them. That having been said, Pokemon are quite mysterious creatures. Some actually don't communicate with words at all, but instead use things like electromagnetic or ultrasonic waves. Some even use telepathy. And now, apropos of nothing, let me give you all one of my wise words of advice. If you poke at your Pokemon too many times while washing them during picnics, they'll get mad at you like Pikachu just demonstrated. Well, adios, matane, a la prochaine, I don't know what language that is. See you later, everyone. Languages.
Really, Val? That's new. My dear friends, how are you all today? I hope you're all doing marvelously well. It's time for another of Salvatore's language lessons. Et vous prêt? Are you ready? I would expect no less from my excellent friends. Even your replies to my questions are excellent. Today, we will once again be focusing on listening. Vasi, go for it, my assistant. Pikachu.
Pikachu.
As you may remember from our last class, the same Pokemon's cries may sound different depending on what it wants to say. Today, that is, we will be learning more about the language used by Pokemon. Je t'en prie, if you would be so kind, Pikachu. That sounds a little bleak, doesn't it? Its voice seems a little lower pitched, too. What emotion do you suppose Pikachu was trying to convey just now? Ding ding ding, that's right, GY. Fantastic. When Pikachu says... it's expressing sadness. Kind of makes you want to cry, doesn't it? That's right, I had my little Pikachu cry as if it was crying. Haha, funny joke, right? Don't you think it did a great job? Give Pikachu a round of applause, everyone. It would be funny if this randomly started speaking Finnish. And now, apropos of nothing, let me give you one of my wise words of advice. If you hear one of your Pokemon making sad noises like this one, you should treat them with even more kindness than usual. Well, you probably already knew that, though. I'm a piece of cake for you all, I'm sure. Of course, this goes for your classmates and others as well. Friends should support each other in times of sadness. I truly hope that you all can have smiles on your faces all the time, my friends. Prochain cours. Au prochain cours. Next lesson, that is, will be our final lesson together. I hope you're ready for the climactic finale. Adios. Matane. Goodness me. It just keeps going and keeps going. I need a fucking drink. This is exhausting. Battle studies. You like battle studies with Miss Dendra? Yes.
Class will begin soon. Don't be tardy.
Another day, another round of battle study. Us! Let's get right to it. You all gave everything you had on the midterm exams. Well done. We'll resume our regular classes today, so keep up that energy for the second half of the term. Have you all been using the R button to send out your Pokemon? If you do, your Pokemon will run off in the direction you're facing. It's a super useful tactic that lets your Pokemon pick up faraway items for you. And that's not all. If there's a wild Pokemon near where you send your Pokemon, they'll start battling each other. We call those battles auto battles. Just as the name implies, your Pokemon will act on its own during auto battles, meaning you won't have to give it any commands. And if your Pokemon wins, it'll get experience points just like it would in a regular battle. If you make good use of these battles, they can be a really efficient way to train your party. But you'll want to remember that Pokemon won't evolve or learn new moves right away if they level up from an auto battle. Also, if a Pokemon loses an auto battle, it'll come back with just a small amount of HP left. Make sure to heal it up right away. Whoops, I just about did the whole class as a one-sided lecture. Does anyone have any questions so far? How do I stop an auto battle? There's no stopping an auto battle once it starts. You'll have to wait and see how it plays out. You can call your Pokemon off before the battle starts though, if you press the ZR button while your Pokemon is still on its way to the opponent. Even during auto battles, our Pokemon are out there battling for us, their trainers. Keep an eye out on them as much as possible, and if it looks like they're going to lose, be sure to have them retreat. Also, this goes without saying, but Pokemon with low HP are already worn out. They probably won't enjoy auto battles as much, so don't work them too hard, okay? In conclusion, auto battles only work if a trainer and their Pokemon have a relationship of mutual trust. Be smart with how you use auto battles so you don't lose the trust of your Pokemon. Aw man, I was just about to suggest we do some hands-on practice to really drive the point home. But I guess we've run out of time as usual. Class is over for now. Take care, you little rascals. Yes, the second battle says. Yes, yes, yes. Another day, another round of battle study. Yes! Let's get right to it. I hope you gave auto battles a shot like we talked about last class. Making good use of auto battles will let you train up a bunch of different Pokemon. It's also an efficient way to gather the Pokemon materials you need to make TMs at TM machines. Speaking of which, have you all been using the TM machines? I sure hope so, because it's pop quiz time! To create TMs, you need Pokemon materials and one other thing. Anyone remember what that is? LP. Looks like you're already a TM machine pro, new kid. The correct answer is League Points, or LP for short. You can give LP and Pokemon materials to a TM machine to create TMs, but that's not all. You can also exchange Pokemon materials at a TM machine to get LP. I recently heard about some shady individuals getting LP illegally using a technique called hacking, or something like that. I don't want any of you getting involved in bad stuff like that, got it? Anyway, you can also add TMs that you want to make to your watch list. This will let you keep an eye on the materials you need to gather. In conclusion, in order to make TMs, you need Pokemon materials, and if you want to get holds of lots of materials, you'll have to battle all kinds of Pokemon. Oh man, I was just about to suggest we do some hands-on practice to really drive the point home, but I guess we're not going to have the time. Class is over for now. Take care, you little rascals. Oh my god, thank god. There's only 4 left. Art. You'd like art with Mr. Hassel? Class will begin soon. Don't be tardy. Oh, it's more than long enough, Trista. Congrats, Cafe. Hello, class. It is I, Hassel, yet again. I am pleased to say that everyone did very well on the midterm exams. As a reward for all of your hard work, we have a special guest visiting us today. Now then, Brassy, please come in. Greetings. I am Brassius. I am an artist, and I focus exclusively on grass-type Pokemon for my work. Brassius here mainly creates 3-dimensional pieces, such as statues and the like. One of his major works is the installation titled Surrendering Sunflora, found in Artisan. You get Elto next week as well? Oh, nice. No. I'm still working on Man Maker. One of his major works is the... Oh yeah, many of you who have challenged the Artisan Gym are no doubt familiar with these sculptures. Yes, I do recognize some faces among your students. I hope you all understand how fortunate you are to be able to attend Hass's classes. Old Hass is the man who saved me when I had lost all hope and given up on myself. But he never gave up on me. I do not exaggerate when I say that he is my mentor in life. It is precisely thanks to Hass that I was able to establish my current art style. Ah, dear Brassy, I have nothing against reminiscing about old times, but today I hope you will guide this class in a way only you can. I only need to finish Andon and fucking old man in Foundation. I can't remember his name. I fell behind on both Elto and Old Man just because going to Foundation was a hassle. Get it? Charlemagne, yeah, something like that, Cafe. Of course. Let's see. Now, why don't we discuss what Hass mentioned? Surrendering Sunflora. Can anyone here tell me what mood my mood was when I crafted its detached expression? A sad mood. Firmament, yes, Val, thank you. No. Completely and utterly wrong. When I made that sculpture, I had surrendered all hope. I was prepared to give up everything. I had resolved to give up my life as an artist if that piece did not receive proper recognition. Hence the name Surrendering Sunflora. That's exactly it, Hass. When I started out as an artist, I experienced many hardships. I even became deathly ill and fell into a slump that drove me to desperation. I began worrying only about what would sell. I was concerned only with fame and fortune. But all of my pieces during this time had no depth. They were all shallow trash. It was then that I met Hass. He helped me realize how petty I was being. I'll spare you the details, but in the end I was able to leave all that behind. And that is also why I crafted the Sunflora. Remarkable. Even I did not know the full story until now. This kind of thing is hard to tell someone, especially when they are so close to you. Now, I don't doubt that you adolescents will often find your head crowded with worries. My advice to you is simple. Be honest with yourself and do whatever your heart desires. As long as you don't cause trouble, that is. That is all from me. I must admit I am beginning to feel a bit embarrassed, so I bid you farewell, Hass. And farewell to your pupils as well. Oh, I like their friendship. That's cute. Oh, Brassy. I can't believe it. Such a wonderful class. Thank you so much. Good evening, Master GY. Class will begin soon. Don't be tardy. Hoi 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 is... No, it's not. Hello, class. It is I, Hassel, yet again. First, allow me to apologize for losing my composure during our last class. I was so touched by Brassius' story that I simply couldn't contain my emotions. I'm sorry for making such a scene. I certainly got a very stern talking to from Ms. Time after that class, yes. Anyway, let us shift gears and dive into the material for today's class. Now, have any of you heard of the 10 sites of Paldea? As the name would imply, they are 10 sites in Paldea that are considered particularly beautiful. Among them, I would say that the Grand Olive Orchard is likely the most accessible. You can see field after field of olive trees from the hill on the way to Cortondo. 2 waterfalls are also counted among these 10 sites, Fury Falls and Casaroya Falls. Then there's the peak of Glaciado Mountain, known as Paldea's highest peak. There's another cliff on Glaciado Mountain that's named after its rather unique shape. So let me ask you, my students, what is the name of the 3-pronged cliff on Glaciado Mountain? No need to grasp at straws. Glaciado's grasp? Exactly! It looks like a hand taking hold of something, doesn't it, Jiwa? Shut up now. The 3-pronged cliff on Glaciado Mountain is in fact known as Glaciado's grasp. Though its shape is far too stubby to be that of a human hand, I imagine someone thought it looked like a Pokémon hand grabbing something. There's also the mountains in Area 3 of the East Province where you can get a good look at the Levincia. It's particularly gorgeous at night. In fact, the view is so brilliant it is known as the Million-Volt Skyline. Here it's quite a hotspot for dates, and deservedly so for having such a romantic view. I imagine it's, what do the kids say these days, a very, fleek selfie spot. Of course, you may feel that not all 10 sites live up to their grandiose names. How often do we visit some tourist spots only to be disappointed? Not to say that you shouldn't visit them, only that you should keep your hopes in check. The important thing is to go yourself and see them with your own 2 eyes. And sometimes a disappointing experience can be worthwhile in its own way. Take a chance. Well, that's it for today, class. Thank you for your attention. Only 2 more. Good evening, Master GY. Home ec. You'd like home ec with Mr. Saguaro? Yes. Class will begin soon. Don't be tardy. I feel like you're not someone that can say that now. Put away your phones, it's time to begin class. Though some of you had to retake the midterm exam multiple times, I am glad to say that the majority of the class passed without issue. I feel honoured to see that the knowledge and skills indispensable for your daily life have taken root in all of you. I trust that you will all work just as hard on your life skills in this second half of our course as well. Nappa doesn't have hair, Trista. Let us now turn our attentions to the topic of the day, which was inspired by a question I received on the subject of meal powers. The student who asked this question is a young man who enjoys the culinary arts. He tells me that he regularly researches culinary techniques on his own and pays careful attention to the ingredients he uses. He also spends day and night studying all aspects of the culinary arts. Yet despite this, he is baffled by his inability to increase the effectiveness of his meal powers. So tell me, Master GY, since you did quite well in your midterm exam, what should this young man do to increase the effectiveness of his meal powers? He should make food... Arvin? I want to say this, son. I cannot disclose the identity of this certain male student who enjoys the culinary arts. It may very well be Arvin, but it may not be. To increase the effectiveness of meal powers, your sandwiches must be filled with many different ingredients. For a single person, this may prove difficult, but if you prepare a sandwich with others, you will be able to handle a larger serving of bread. What an absurd thing. What an absurd mechanic of the game. With a larger base to start with, it becomes quite simple to add more ingredients to your sandwich, which in turn makes it possible to receive meal powers of increased effectiveness. This applies more broadly as well. When dealing with a difficult issue, working with others to solve this issue may be the best course of action. I am sure that Arvin will likewise work with friends to craft his sandwiches in the future. The identity of the male student is a matter of privacy, so I'd ask that you do not pry too deeply. Our time together has come to an end for today. I bid you all farewell. Thank goodness there's only one left. Good morning, Master GY. What class would you like to take? You'd like homework with Mr. Saguaro? Yes. Class will begin soon. Don't be tardy. Put away your phones, it's time to begin class. While you're out performing fieldwork with one of your Pokémon walking alongside you, have you ever noticed changes in its coloration? Now, I don't mean that it suddenly becomes a shiny Pokémon or any nonsense like that. I agree, Eros. I'm speaking of it becoming filthy! Pokémon battles. They get hurt by moves used against them. They get battered by wind and rain. They get covered in sand and mud. They get, in a word, filthy. I have seen many a trainer walking about with their adorable little Pokémon without addressing this issue. It is deplorable. Let me ask this question of someone who I am sure would not tolerate such shameful conduct. Ah, yes, Master GY. What should you do if your Pokémon is dirty? Clean it up? Perfectly correct. I knew I could count on you to provide me such an answer. This is not... I guess this is home ec. When your Pokémon are dirty, clean them. This is, of course, simply common sense. While you are having a picnic, you can approach the Pokémon on your team and perform a variety of actions. One such action is putting them through what I like to call the Pokémon wash. In other words, you're able to clean them up. You start by getting your sponge lathered up with soapy bubbles as you gently and carefully scrub your Pokémon. Once your Pokémon is nice and covered in soapy bubbles, the bubbles will encapsulate the filth, then you simply wash it away with a spray of water. This will get your Pokémon clean and shining bright as a Terra Jewel. It is certainly quite a bit of work, but this will also restore HP and cure status conditions. However, some Pokémon may have parts of their bodies that they don't want scrubbed or that they would rather not get wet. Be sure to keep this in mind when cleaning your Pokémon. Now, the most important point that I must mention is that some Pokémon like to be dirty. Though I will contradict myself by saying this, please do remember that cleaning your Pokémon is not always the kind thing to do. Our time together has come to an end for today. I bid you all farewell. Please just remember to ask, how did you like the Don Quixote version of Luis Sarai? Is he your new husband? Or... I don't know. I'm not... Like, part of me thinks he's less handsome than the original, but I feel like I want to compare them again. Okay, let's go to all these fucking places. See if there's anything new and exciting. Hope your studies are going okay. What do we have today? No. School store. Oh, the character is better. He's definitely a more interesting character. My darling here is always falling asleep no matter where we are. Maybe it's using the move to heal up? Move rest to heal up? No, it's got fucking narcolepsy.
just can't resist the smell of fresh baked bread. I always ended up buying some. You like bread? I like rice bowls myself.
I don't disagree with that, Val.
Hello, why not have a browse, my dear? We have all sorts of handy items.
Do you? Oh, I can buy fucking fresh water. Oh my god, I can buy these in bulk. Wait, no, surely I have plenty of revives.
I was trying to catch a Pokemon, but I didn't have any Pokeballs and it got away. I'm gonna buy extra balls this time.
The school store is so convenient. It's a hassle to go into town just for some shopping. Biology lab. A room equipped with microscopes and many other tools for running experiments in biology class. You like the new Salazar fight? I don't... Yeah, I agree with you, Val.
Even Pokemon of the same species can be all sorts of different sizes. We're seeing how big our Pokemon are. We heard there's someone in the city who loves seeing Pokemon that are really big or small. Folks say Pikachu looks different depending on their gender, but I don't know what the difference is. Look at its chubby little neck. Pikachu's just the cutest.
Oh, that's right, Val. They did do that. Ah, hello. Have you gotten used to things here at the Academy, GY? Yes. Great. Glad to see you having fun. Oh, have you been using the Pokédex app? I'm the one who made it, you know. Every time someone uses the app, using the app catches a Pokemon, that data gets sent to me. It's really helping me with my Pokemon research. So be sure to catch any new Pokemon you find and work on filling in your Pokédex. For your first goal, let's aim for, say, 30. Register 30 Pokemon in your app. Let me know once you've done so. I see you've already registered 30 species of Pokemon to your Pokédex for me. Wow, so you caught this kind of Pokemon. And this one, all this data. This is the best. Ah, sorry about that, I got a little excited there, but I get the feeling that you're going to be great help in my Pokemon research. Here, take these. Consider it my way of saying thanks. Yay! The false swipes that I was promised. You sure are good at catching Pokemon, aren't you, GY? Here's the Mark Zuck of Pokemon World. He's way more handsome than Mark Zuckerberg. For your next goal, let's aim for 100 species. Remember, when you find a Pokemon you've never seen before, give a Pokeball a throw. I see you've already registered 100 species of Pokemon to your Pokédex for me. What do you mean, Eros? Wow, little Pokemon, big Pokemon. Whoa, you even have data on Pokemon at this specific size? So much data! So much to analyze! Yeah, sorry about that, I got a little excited there. My Pokemon research is moving forward at a great pace thanks to your efforts. Here, take these. Consider it my way of saying thanks. Ultra Balls, nice. You're a natural at this Pokemon catching thing, aren't you, GY? For your next goal, let's aim for 200 species. I know that's a tall order, but keep tossing those Pokeballs and don't give up. Oh yeah, that's true, Eros. I mean, I didn't know this is where I got them either, Eros. When you said that you got them from school, I thought they were like rewards for doing classes. I see you've already registered 200 species of Pokemon to your Pokédex for me. Wow, Pokemon from the mountains, Pokemon from the sea. Wait, what? No way! You even found Pokemon in a place like this? Ah, sorry about that. I got a little excited there. My Pokemon research is moving along super duper splendidly thanks to you. Here, take this. Consider it my way of saying thanks. Ooh, 20 Quick Balls. You're a bona fide Pokemon catching professional, GY. For your next goal, it's finally time to go for a completed Pokédex. Aim for 400 species. 400! This is no easy feat, but I'm sure you can do it. Keep tossing those Pokeballs and don't give up. Thank you, Shark. Art room. A room that proudly displays artwork made here by the students taking art class. That's a Staraptor. What a fine sculpture. Even Pokemon must be envious of its beauty. What if... I don't know, I didn't want to talk to you, I wanted to examine the sculpture. But... oh, it's a muck! I tried washing my muck at a picnic and it seemed to hate it. ¿Por qué? People who are really good at drawing can make pictures that look as realistic as photos, but then why not just use your camera app? A great drawing and painting can show off some amazing techniques that no photo could, and vice versa. A great photo can do things a drawing or painting can't. Oh, I don't want to talk to you, I wanted to look at the pictures. Okay, so we got Gyarados. The Eevee is very cute. Fanpy, Dedenne, Ditto, and Cacnea. Oh, there's a Jigglypuff section. Oh god, pictures of just people. Why, if it isn't GY? I have a question for you. Do you find my class difficult? It's just right for me. That is certainly good to hear. So GY, you chose to take on the gyms as part of your treasure hunt. Hello, Kongro. Don't call anyone that ever again. That must mean you like Pokemon battles, is that correct? Are you... Cafe, Kongro, are you ready for more Eureka tomorrow? No, it doesn't. Shut up. You little... fitta. One naturally becomes skilled at doing what they enjoy. That must be why you are so strong. Ah, do forgive me for springing such an odd question upon you so suddenly. I often find myself pondering the nature of strength these days. Anyway, thank you again for your input, GY. He became slightly closer with Mr. Hassel. What? What is this mechanic? What is the true meaning of strength, I wonder? Wow. I mean, that's not how you spelt it, Congo. Cooking's the best. I'm so full. Delicious. There's sure a lot of Pokemon running free around campus, just like these ones here. They always seem to show up at mealtimes. No, you don't, Eros. And if you do, that sounds very painful. This microwave here is our little secret, got it? The one in the cafeteria is always being used. Oh, I see, Tristan. Welcome to the home economics classroom. I consider this to be my very own castle of sorts. Kamoshida? Master GY from Class 1A. Rumors of your activities always seem to be bombarding me from all sides. My activities? Indeed, people from all over have been talking about how strong of a battler you are and the amazing Pokemon you take along with you. You are quite the object of everyone's interest, though I imagine that may be a bother for you. The home economics classroom is something of a place of rest for the academy students, you see. Here, they delight in sharing the latest gossip and the like while enjoying a light snack. He called this place his castle, Eros. You come up quite often in those talks recently, Master GY, so much that I find myself intrigued. If it is not a burden for you, I'd very much enjoy having you come see me again sometime. You became slightly closer with Mr. Saguaro. Please feel free to relax and unwind if you wish. No need to concern yourself with me. I kind of want to... I'm going to go... Oh, he's in the cafeteria now? Why? Hello, Master G. I'm Class 1A. It has been some time since last we met. Really? Are you here to eat as well? I just kind of wandered in. Drawn in by the irresistible aromas, I imagine. I myself am here to survey the student cafeteria, let's say. I am observing the nutritional content of the food that our students partake on a regular basis. One item on the menu here that I am particularly interested in is the peanut butter sandwich. It is sweet and quite delicious. Yes, perhaps I will order one right now. Oh look, it's Mr. Saguaro. He's so fashionable and cool. I guess the teachers come to the cafeteria too. Huh. Do you think he'll have an egg sandwich? No way. If he gets anything here, it'll definitely be something spicy, like the 5-alarm sandwich. Ugh, he's so cool. He'll definitely get that wild and spicy 5-alarm sandwich. Could I have a 5-alarm sandwich? I do enjoy the thrill of spicy food. No, have a peanut butter sandwich. Ah, yes. You suggested I have a peanut butter sandwich, Master G. I suppose I shall have to try one, if you insist. I know, I was thinking that too, Kevin. That was close. I also almost forced myself to order something spicy, my least favourite of flavours. I thank you for restraining me, Master G. It seems that the students tend to view me as fashionable and cool, or even, dare I say it, exuding a sort of brooding strength. I have a habit of acting in such a way so as not to destroy their image of me. I showed my true colours to you just now without thinking. Please keep this a secret between us. You became even closer with Mr. Saguaro. Oh, I like this mechanic. I didn't even know this was a thing that existed. Please feel free to relax and unwind if you wish. No need to concern yourself with me. So colourful. A lot of the teachers here are real colourful characters. I need to try harder to stand out. Oh, Gio. Did you come all the way here to the staff room just to see me? That screen reminds you of Don Hack. I sure did. Salvatore is a good guy, Congo, I agree. Haha, seems I finally made it into the hearts of my students. That makes me très happy. After all, like I said in class, communication is very important. If there's anything you're confused about in class, or if you're having trouble here at the academy, you can always come here and tell me. Ton ami Salvatore. Your friend Salvatore, that is. Oi. Oh, I don't know what language that was. You came slightly closer with Mr. Salvatore. Cheers. My dear G1, let's communicate a bit. Communicate, that is. Ah, Master GY. There is something that I would very much like to ask for your help with. You need my help? Well, you see, I do not want anyone to overhear this, but I hear rumors of an incredibly sweet condiment that exists somewhere in the Paldea region. I absolutely must experience that ambrosial sweetness for myself. You are the only one who knows of my insatiable sweet tooth, thus I have no one else I can turn to for help in this matter. I cannot go looking for this condiment myself lest I destroy the image students have of me. I will repay you for your troubles, of course. Give it some thought if this piques your interest. In the meantime, I will gather what information I can about this incredibly sweet condiment. I will share what I find with you as soon as I have more detailed information. You feel trusted by Mr. Saguaro. Please feel free to relax. No, you always say that. Okay. You're... yes. GY from Class 1A. The way you conduct yourself in my class and the answers you give to my questions, I admit they piqued my interest. You're quite the interesting pupil, I must say. Tell me, GY, given a choice, which do you prefer? Things of old, or things that are new? I like new stuff. You would answer newer stuff to me. You would answer new stuff to me. Your history teacher. Ha! You really are a curious one. Yes, this one may indeed be of good use to me someday.
Ah, you can disregard that. I was simply thinking out loud. I hate her funny twitching hair.
It feels like it's not supposed to do that, Kongro. If it's purposeful, it looks like a glitch.
I enjoyed our little conversation today. You have my thanks, do I? He became slightly closer with Ms. Rayfort. You're quite the interesting pupil, G.Y. Oh my, if it isn't G.Y. Hello there. Do you perhaps have a question about class? All good, no questions. I'm glad to hear it. Then perhaps you won't mind a little quiz. Flying-type Pokemon are weak to Rock-type moves. When a Rock-type move hits a Flying-type Pokemon, what becomes of the move's damage?
It's doubled.
Yes, that's right. The correct answer is that the move's damage is doubled. Miss Time! Miss Time! Oh my, I see one of my more energetic students is here to see me. You'll have to wait your turn, dear. There is only one of me after all. Miss Time, is it true that you're a gym leader? That is indeed true. I'm quite the strong battler, you know. Wow, that's so cool. Why'd you quit? So you want to know, do you? I might be persuaded to tell you if you wait your turn. Okay, I can wait my turn. I sure can. Shut up, Congo. I'm sorry for cutting our conversation short, G.Y., but I seem to be in high demand today. Feel free to come see me anytime if you have questions for me. Hello, G.Y. Feel free to come ask me your questions anytime. Director Clavel's office, his desk and research equipment can be found here. Don't mind me, Dr. Clavel. Director Clavel, I'm just running around your room.
Oh, why hello, Master G.Y. How's your treasure hunt coming along? Having all sorts of fun adventures, I hope?
Yeah, it's been great.
Wonderful. I'm glad to hear it. Do keep in mind that the treasure hunt has no set course or criteria you must follow. Simply go where your heart takes you, and you shall do splendidly. Speaking of such pursuits, there has been something on my mind of late. If I could ask for your expertise on the matter, I'd be most grateful. You see, I recently heard a word whose meaning escapes me. I believe it is to be some sort of slang. Tell me, what does chuggy mean? Being outdated and uncool. Oh, I think I understand. For both speaker and recipient, it's not a pleasant word, I take it. The words used by young people these days are quite often beyond my comprehension. Do people still say chuggy? But when I learn the meaning behind the words, I find that I feel that much closer to my students. I am most grateful to you for your help on that front. He became slightly closer with Director Clavel. I know it's Canadian. I don't know if it exists much elsewhere. Ah, Master G.Y., how kind of you to stop by. I must say I'm pleased to see you on school grounds again. Travel and adventure certainly have their place, but it does one good to attend class as well, no? Speaking of which, there is something I would very much like to ask you. I understand you have joined a variety of classes during your time here at the Academy. But if I may ask, which of our faculty members has made the most favourable impression on you? Who the fuck's Nurse Miriam? I've never even met this woman. Or if I have, I don't remember her. Mr. Jacques. Oh, Mr. Jacques from biology class, you say? Yes, he is a fine teacher, a most earnest and hard-working fellow. We are truly blessed to have so many wonderful teachers and staff members at Uber Academy. I firmly believe that our faculty is second to none in their commitment to our students' ongoing education and well-being. Thank you very much for sharing your thoughts, Master G.Y. Yay, it became even closer. If you ever need help with any school-related matters, I shall be here happy to lend an ear. Shut up, Eros! I don't remember ever meeting this woman in my life. What did it say about the nurse's office? Where students go if they're under the weather, though many of them may just want to talk to Nurse Miriam.
That was a good nap. Seems like a hospital.
I come here to take a breather when I'm feeling down about stuff from class. Nurse Miriam always lets me stay without making me explain or anything. She's so nice. If your Pokemon get injured, you can bring them here to the nurse's office to get healed up. Really? Did you know when you look into a Pokemon's eyes, you can tell what it's thinking? I don't think that's true. I think you're lying to me. Also, you're looking at two Pokemon whose hide their eyes.
Hey there, come on in. Everyone's welcome in the nurse's office. What brings you here today? I don't see anything super wrong with you or your Pokemon. Wait, this is your first time here, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, so I guess you transferred in recently. You must be GY, right? Everybody's been talking about you. I've heard all kinds of rumors. Apparently you fell off a cliff right after enrolling in the academy, and even picked a fight with Team Star? Oh yeah, you've started your treasure hunt thing, right? Come tell me about anything super interesting you find out there in your adventures. I'm kind of bored just sitting in here all day. You know? I don't have any classes to teach and students only come here to skip class. So yeah, drop by if you can. Deal? Deal?
Excuse me, Trista?
Hey there, come on in. Everyone's welcome in the nurse's office. Hey GY, have you toughened up a bit?
Yes.
Oh, so you know your tough stuff, huh? But seriously, you look a bit different.
I spoke to you 2 seconds ago.
I bet it's because of all the crazy experiences you're having in your treasure hunt. You need to tell me all about what you've been up to. Wow, that's super cool. I sure am jealous of you kids. You get to try out new things every single day. Me, on the other hand, I actually wanted to become a teacher. I'm just the school nurse, you know. I can't teach classes or anything like that. I couldn't pass the certification exam to become an actual health teacher.
But you're a nurse.
I took it so many times, but no luck. So here I am, stuck forever in the nurse's office. Oh, sorry, I guess this isn't a very fun thing to talk about. But you're just such a good listener. I find myself telling you all kinds of stuff. I hope you'll still come to see me even if I talk your ear off like this. Are you tired? Why not lie down and have a quick rest?
What a sad life. Everyone's in the schoolyard now. Courtyard sometimes used for battle studies class. It's a calming place suited to exercising or relaxing. Oh my god, this place is actually massive! I was just running with mud break. And stamina is something else. You can't ride on here. Okay. How are battle studies going?
This Dendra's kind of scary.
I heard that Tropius loves fruit so much it started growing fruit on its neck. It can't be true, right? I'm not gonna lose.
A Pokemon battle. Its ability must be on temper. It's ground type, right?
I need LP.
You gotta battle then. H. Hop pip? So that's P. Pineco. Its neck is so long, and those leaves are so ripe and juicy looking. If you stare at Gyarados' face, it might lower your attack with Intimidate. It's great that the schoolyard's so big, even huge Pokemon have plenty of space to come out. Those scales are amazing. It's huge! See, it evolved! Here we go! I'm about to have a Pokemon battle with my friend. Friends know each other's tricks. When we battle, it's all about anticipating one another's strategy. The eternal question. Whether with Pokemon or with gardening, you end up asking yourself, what should I raise next? The dishes at the cafeteria all use ingredients grown here. Cyclizar is so glossy and cute, really helps take the stress of studying away. I've started a Cyclizar therapy service. Stare at it for as long as you like. Okay, interesting. Sorry. What? Gee, I'm in a bit of a pinch. Take a look at this. This poor me really doesn't seem to be feeling well. I don't know if the poor thing can even stand up. What should I do? What should I do? Use a potion on it. Alright, I could use a potion. Do you have any on you, GY? You handed over a potion. This'll fix you right up, my friend. Potion power, go! Phew, that seems to have done the trick, just in the nick of time. But this Pommy doesn't appear to have a trainer. Could the wild Pokemon have wandered onto the Academy grounds? Still, I can't just leave it here alone without anyone to make sure it's okay. It's decided then. I, Salvatore, will just have to lend all of the helping hands I have to take care of Pommy in this touch-and-go situation. Merci very much for your advice, GY. Adios, au revoir, farewell. Why do you want to bully this poor me? Hello there, GY. I try to visit the schoolyard from time to time. It's good to see young ones with so much energy and vigor. You think so? Oh yes, indeed. Just watching is enough to make even an old man like me feel more alive. Master Hassel, might I have a word? You, what are you doing here? I have told you many times not to bother me here at the Academy. Yet I am bound to come. Our family's future is of paramount importance. It was good speaking with you, GY. Something important has come up, so I must excuse myself now. You became even closer with Mr. Hassel. Who is this dragon tamer lady? Let us discuss this matter elsewhere. Come. Possibly. Yes, new kid. Have you come out here to the schoolyard for some training? Yes. I knew I could see a fighting spirit burning behind those eyes of yours. Why don't we go do a bit of running together here to get to know each other a little better? Ready? Let's go! Ugh. Running. He ran 3 laps around the schoolyard with Ms. Dendra. Phew, that really worked up a nice sweat. You got a good pair of legs on you, new kid. A good bout of training sure does make a buddy hungry, doesn't it? I'll let you know one of my homemade sandwiches is my way of saying thanks for running with me today. Feed those muscles! This Dendra's sandwich was dry and had an odd smell. The taste left much to be desired. How was it? I hope it was tasty. Well, to be honest...
Sorry, I shouldn't have asked you that. I'm athletic and all, but I don't know the first thing about making good food, as your honest reaction just reminded me. Well, see you later. Enjoy your sore muscles tomorrow. You came slightly closer with Ms. Dendra. Us, new kid. Muscles sure are great, don't you think? Okay, Alfred. What does it say about this place? You in Namona's classroom for students in the General Studies track. Mr. Jacques is the homeroom teacher. Penny's classroom for students in the STEM track. Miss Time is the homeroom teacher. Arvin's classroom for students in the Humanities track. Mr. Salvatore is the homeroom teacher. Your dorm room, a nice space of your own away from home. Okay. So if you use this move, there are so many strategies. What about with this ability? Wow, evolved Pokemon are huge! Look at him jiggle about. I had my friend trade me a Haunter, but then it evolved into a Gengar. My Pachirisu really loves high places. That Nimona. I heard that the Student Council President Nimona knows all the effects of every Pokemon move out there. Just you wait, Riolu. Riolu becomes mega awesome once it evolves. It'll be your turn soon, Shinx. Shinx becomes super cool once it evolves. There are Pokemon like Pachirisu that don't evolve, but then there are Pokemon like Eevee that have all sorts of evolutions. That's not very common for Pokemon. I think instead of battling, I'd rather spend time taking care of my Pokemon. Giving them a nice wash when we're on a picnic is relaxing for them and for me. Yeah, I thought the exact same thing. Right, so true. Yeah, 100%. Well, this is a benign conversation. It's more nerve-wracking waiting for test results than it is actually taking the test. We're doing some test prep by helping each other study the subjects we're good at. Doesn't the son of some famous professor also come to this academy? I bet he's really smart. I'm suddenly in a picnic kind of mood. Want to look for a nice place outside the city? I'm just taking a break, enjoying the view. Maybe I should start my treasure hunt soon. Start your treasure hunt soon. Oh my god. Lettuce all the way. What's your favorite ingredient? It's tomato for me. Oh, fuck. Lettuce is boring, and tomato is not my favorite. If you meet someone that says that lettuce is their favorite food, run far away. They are probably the most boring person you could ever meet. I like tomatoes as an ingredient, but not... I don't like raw tomato. Eat a pickle. I don't like pickles either. What did he say? No, I didn't press so. What did he do? Oh my, if it isn't GY. Please forgive me if this is an odd question. Were you perhaps watching me from afar just now? I just got here. Yes, I suppose you wouldn't have been doing something like that. I'm sorry. You see, how should I put this? Recently there have been times when I feel as if I'm being watched. Not by a Pokemon, mind you, but by a person. I thought it might be a ghost, so I tried asking my sister for help. She said it most likely isn't one. She's good with ghost-type Pokemon, you know. Perhaps one of my students is quietly watching me, waiting for a chance to ask me a question. Maybe. Goodness, if that wasn't an intense gaze I felt. If you notice someone with a sort of fire in their eyes, come tell me, won't you? If they are too shy to come ask me themselves, then I'll go to them. He became even closer with Ms. Time. he had fruits for the first time, like apples and bananas. Didn't really like anything. I don't love bananas, but I'll eat them. I prefer pears to apples, personally.
Oh, hey, GY. Sorry, were you looking for me? I've been away from the nurse's office lately. Did you need something from me?
No.
What? But then why'd you come over to talk? Oh well, I'll heal up your Pokemon anyway. Here you go, a little first aid. You must really be having an adventure out there, judging from those scrapes and cuts. Oh yeah, I guess it is pretty unusual for me to be out of the nurse's office like this. Well, I'm actually doing a bit of studying. Though thought I'd try my best at the health teacher certification exam one more time.
You can do it.
So you know, it's totally not because I'm inspired by a certain somebody working hard at their treasure hunt, okay? Well, maybe I'm just a little bit. So you know what? Thanks. Yeah. Uh-oh, my break time's almost over. I know you'll be cheering me on, GY.
You feel trusted by Nurse Miriam.
Are you tired? Why not lie down and have a quick rest?
He didn't like pears either, or strawberries. She flushed. Okay, calm down. What was it? Why would I eat strawberries when I can sometimes find strawberries to be a bit tart, more tart than I would like. I don't know if I ever went upstairs. There's a book entitled How to Become a Champion. Do you want to read it? For Pokemon trainers who are out to grow stronger and wiser, there's no higher calling than becoming a champion. To reach that lofty rank, you must pass a test administered at Paldea's official Pokemon League headquarters. In Paldea, anyone, and in fact any number of people, can become a champion, regardless of factors like age. That means you can too, as long as you've got the strength and the wisdom to set a leaderly example for your fellow trainers. Your path to becoming a champion lies in the Pokemon gyms throughout Paldea. Once you've defeated the 8 gym leaders in battle and earned their gym badges, we look forward to your knock on the Pokemon League's door. 30 years without trying an apple. I do agree that is very strange. There's a book entitled Appreciating Sunflora. Do you want to read it? In Artisan, a town alive with flowers and artwork, there is a special and abiding love for the sun Pokemon Sunflora, whose sunny floral figure and bright smile never fail to warm the heart. Denizens of Artisan have long revered nature, the subject of much art made in the town, and the nurturing sun. Sunflora embodies qualities of both, which is why the town has a tradition of gathering and caring for these Pokemon. There's a book entitled Festivals of Paldea. Do you want to read it? The Paldean town of Cortondo, widely known for its olive production, is also home to the peculiar Olive Harvest Festival. Participants try to usher in a plentiful olive harvest by rolling large bowls that resemble olives into a goal. It's said that the more olive bowls are rolled to the goal, the more abundant next year's crop will be. All comers, including tourists, are welcome to join the olive roll, so reader, do give it a try yourself if you're in town for the festival. That's fair, Congo. There's a magazine entitled Occulture. It's the June issue. Do you want to read it? An article caught your eye. Enigmas of Paldea, File 6. Iron Thorns, a Tyranitar of the distant future. A strange being called Iron Thorns has been sighted in a certain cave in Paldea. This being bears a strong resemblance to Tyranitar, but it apparently displays great cool-headedness and prefers to avoid unnecessary fights. It appears to be highly intelligent and clad in metallic armour, causing some to speculate that it may be a Tyranitar as it would appear a billion years from now. Its name comes from a similarly described entity that appears in the Violet book. What the fuck, Tristan? There's a magazine entitled Art, the Scenic Route. Do you want to read it? This month we're taking the scenic route over to Artisan to see Surrendering Sunflora by Brasius, the verdant virtuoso. This humble columnist wonders if even ever a work has so aptly captured ennui and languor as this installation. The sculptures are every bit as surreal as the title, prompting great minds to debate just what has sent these Sunfloras into a state of surrender. But though the meaning may elude us, the reader is urged to visit Artisan and see for themselves. There's a book entitled Galar, a history. Do you want Galar? Why? We made for the town of Stoneside, which sits tucked away in the mountains, to study an ancient mural painted upon a wall of rock. But our plans and the mural itself were shattered by an attack from a Copperajah. Yet behind the mural, what should we find but a pair of Pokémon statues, one bearing a sword, the other a shield. These statues, older than any artifact we'd yet discovered, called into question everything we knew about the legendary hero. What is this video? I'm not watching it now. Nope. Getting all this up is gonna be such a pain. Oh, I'm never gonna finish all this homework. Are you going for the STEM track? Or maybe the humanities track. If you're into Pokemon, then the general studies track might be good too. Why is this man... why does this child have a scoliosis? Isn't it impressive? Everyone here is here to study. There's a book entitled Of People and Pokemon. Do you want to read it? Far in the past, humankind and Pokemon lived in mutual fear of one another, but some humans who loved and appreciated Pokemon made an effort to bridge this divide. And gradually the two sides grew closer and found harmony. Wait, was that all? Oh, it was a boring short book. There's a magazine entitled A Culture. It's the August issue. Do you want to read it? An article caught your eye. Enigmas of Paldea. File 8, Iron Moth, a UFO sent to spy on humankind. The name Iron Moth was borrowed from that of a flying object described in the era-defining Violet book. It was said to resemble Volcarona and descend from the skies, following people around and occasionally even attacking them. Some point to Iron Moth's aggression as a sign that it is in fact a UFO of sorts being controlled by alien life. Perhaps something out there is using Iron Moth to observe us, waiting for the moment to mount an invasion. Goodness me. There's a pamphlet entitled Hall of Fame Badges, a record. Do you want to read it? Our Academy honours students and graduates that achieve outstanding results, no matter the field, with a Hall of Fame badge. We hope students will be encouraged to follow their passions wherever they may lead. Hall of Fame badge awardees, blah 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 Turo. Did I read this book? I can't remember. There's a book entitled Fine Foods from Afar Away. Do you want to read it? Have you chanced upon pewter crunchies, the fabled signature dish of the Kanto region's Pewter City? These snacks' rugged brown appearance makes them almost rock-like at first glance. Indeed, pewter crunchies were inspired by the rock-type Pokemon for which the Pewter Gym is renowned. Unfortunately, their forbiddingly tough appearance and surprisingly thin flavour have kept them from attaining true popularity. That sounds shit. There's a magazine entitled A Culture. It's a September issue. Do you want to read it? An article caught your eye. Enigmas of Paldea. File 9. Iron treads an alien weapon. In one arid corner of Paldea, there have been reports of a mysterious life form. It's said to resemble a Donphin at first glance, albeit one that can abruptly assume a spherical shape and launch into a swift rolling attack. Rumours say this being is some kind of weapon using technology not of this world, but no one can say for sure. Apparently it's called Iron Treads after the name of a strange being that was written about in the mysterious Violet book. There's a magazine entitled A Culture. It's the October issue. Do you want to read it? An article caught your eye. Enigmas of Paldea, File 10, Iron Bundle, an Ancient Civilizations robot. The mysterious Violet book makes reference to a being called Iron Bundle, which was said to look like Delibird and to possess a spherical apparatus from which it would fire huge blasts of ice to propel itself through snowy lands. Plenty of theories about it have been floated. A leading one suggests it is the product of a long-gone civilization, a notion supported by ancient writings that describe the design and usage of machines resembling Iron Bundle. Don't think I've ever seen a school where the entrance was also the library. There's a book entitled Charcadet's Adventures. Do you want to read it? Charcadet, the fire child Pokemon, may have been little, but did that stop it from being a mighty hero? Not one bit. When a mean Gengar came along to play tricks and scare people, Charcadet stood tall. Rah! Yar! It cried. But soon, brave little Charcadet got bound up tight in Gengar's long tongue. How could the fire child Pokemon get out of this mess? Just as things started to grow hazy before Charcadet's eyes, the sound of a voice came. Two paths lie before you, young Charcadet, it said. Choose between these two sets of armor and assume a new form so you can defeat Gengar. And sure enough, two sets of armor appeared before Charcadet. To be continued. Is that the book the woman from Sword and Shield actually wrote? Oh, interesting. That's an interesting possibility. I want to learn. I joined the school because I wanted to learn about Pokemon, but now I'm getting interested in the STEM track too. There's a magazine entitled Paldean Sports Monthly. Do you want to read it? The Sub-Zero Shredder has done it again! The world's second-ranked snowboarder put on a clinic at the Montenerva Cup, claiming his 6th straight win in Paldea's major competitions. No one's been able to snatch that crown yet. You think you got what it takes? Come take me on, this ice-cold athlete declared from the winner's podium, and you could just feel his rivals steel their resolve. Hello, Tesla. We'll see how things unfold in 2 weeks at the Glaciado Mountain Cup. There's a magazine entitled Sweet Truth. Do you want to read it? This tasty pastry wonder is undergoing a popularity sugar rush that's got lines out the door all day long. It's patisserie Soapberry, located in Katondo, Olive Central, at the foot of a very large tree. At the heart of it all is Katie, the proprietor, who inherited the shop from family and keeps its ovens hard at work. Soapberry's bug-type Pokemon theme is on full display in its pastry lineup. They're a treat to see and to eat. I'm pretty good at Pokemon battles, but I have trouble studying. Think you can help me prep for our next exam? What's Win doing? I'm really good at my studies, but Pokemon battles are another story. Do you think you can help me become stronger? Pachirisu, these Pachirisu are helping me get books I can't reach. I will say, Tesla, you arrived towards the end of the stream, but thank you for stopping by. There's a magazine entitled The Musician's Register. Do you want to read it? Oh, you're probably going on a trip to Australia. Do you know where? Have you decided what cities you're going to visit? The Musician's Register. 4 decades into her career, Rhyme, the MC of RIP, whose flows are said to bring the dead to their feet, maintains her huge following and her rap legend status. This is the gym leader that I was thinking of that I'm sure you'll enjoy when they appear, because I'm going to guarantee you, Trista, that they will not actually sing or rap. The theme of death pervades her work, and not just because her bars slay. When Rhyme was in her teens, her dear puppy Pokemon passed away, and she poured her grief into a song. When she sang it, her partner came back to her as a ghost Pokemon. In that moment, the rapper we know today was born. Oh, that's kind of you, Tesla. Me? See, I'm from a small town called Alphanada. There's so many people here at the school. I've visited there recently. There's a magazine entitled A Culture. It's the July issue. Do you want to read it? An article caught your eye. Enigmas of Paldea, File 7. Iron Jugulis, Pokemon or Machine. This flying lifeform, bearing a resemblance to Hydreigon, has been seen in certain corners of Paldea. It was reported to have raised an entire building with a high-energy blast and flown off as if to find its next objective. Iron Jugulis is theorized to be a sort of machine Hydreigon hybrid, as it combines the former's ruthlessness with the latter's ferocity. It takes its name from a similarly described entity in the Violet book. That's true, Trista. That's true, they do sound like Mega Man names. Why, if it isn't GY from Class 1A. Are you perhaps interested in the rest of the old tale I told you in class? Yes. Yeah, it is convenient that you would take the bait I presented in class. A vessel, a sword, a set of tablets, and a set of beads. After obtaining these 4 treasures, the king's castle was destroyed. Why, you ask? Because these 4 treasures were actually 4 Pokémon. As these Pokémon were passed from human hand to human hand as treasures, they slowly became tainted by hubris and greed. Finally, after coming in contact with the rapacity of the king at that time, they awakened as disasters and began to rampage out of control. The king called for renowned Pokémon wielders to defend the country, and after a fierce battle, these incarnations of disaster were quelled. It is said that these 4 Pokémon were then sealed away somewhere in Paldea. So what do you think? Would you say this story is just make-believe? No. Very astute of you. I have read many historical disaster reports, personal journals, and the like. There is much to support the truth of this story. If I am able to prove the story's veracity myself, I'll be sure to let you know. You become even closer with Ms. Rayford. It's almost like a weapon story in Nia. I'm still investigating that old fairy tale. You must await further reports from me. Oh, why, hello there, young GY. I'm sorry, I was lost in thought and didn't notice your approach. I feel I must again apologise for what transpired in the schoolyard. Didn't bother me. That is very magnanimous of you. That woman who showed up as a dragon tamer, and a relative of mine, I might add. You see, I come from a very long line of trainers who specialise in dragon-type Pokémon. There was a child in our family who was expected to stand at its head and lead it to greatness. But the young lad, rebellious little fellow that he was, ran away from home one day. He made quite the show of it too, swearing he'd make a living with music. A lot happened since then. Now he's the art teacher and Elite Four member before you. Oh my god, the music changed rapidly. After I so rudely took my leave during our last conversation, my dear relative encouraged me to give up teaching and return home at last. I've been told the current leader of my family, that is to say my father, is in poor health. But I do apologise. Perhaps I am not cut out for teaching after all. What sort of teacher grumbles on and on at his own student? I don't want you to quit teaching. My dear GY, you have no idea how much your words mean to me. Thank you. Thank you so very much. You feel trusted by Mr. Hassel. Oh, I'm so sorry, I was lost in thought. Gee, why, you scared me. Were you cooking something? Oh no, I'm not here for anything food related at all. I was just walking around the entrance hall, and I felt that intense gaze that I told you about before. So I quickly ducked into the cafeteria here. Our cafeteria has only one entrance, so I thought I might be able to discover the identity of the person watching me if they followed me in here. Let her cook. Ah, someone's come just now. Huh, that's weird. I thought I saw her come in here. Oh, that's weird. I guess I thought I saw her come in here. Guess I won't be able to ask my question today either. That girl. I feel like I've seen her several times before. She seems to be a student here, but I get the feeling that her question is not about her studies. Next time I see her, maybe I'll go start up a conversation myself. It could have been a little scary being here on my own. I'm glad you were here with me. You feel trusted by Ms. Time. Hello, G. Yeah. Why is Salvatore in Jacques' biology lab? These mercurial are nocturnal, but perhaps people say they should stay in here in the lab even when the sun's up. I wonder if they hide themselves away during the day so they're not disturbed.
My Ghastly is quite timid by nature, so it's not the best at hitting her, but it can sure move fast. Oh, my dear GY. Thanks to your advice from before, poor me is, well, just see for yourself. Is it feeling better now? Yeah, it's feeling better, but this particular poor me may be just a bit meek, I suppose. I had Nurse Miriam take a look as well, and she says there's nothing wrong with it health-wise. So it shouldn't have any injuries, ailments, or the like. Even so, it never utters so much as a cry, which is odd. That part has even Mr. Jacques here stumped. Sorry that I couldn't be of any help. Ne te inquiete pas. Don't worry about it. I have some more information now thanks to the Academy security cameras though. It seems Pommy was attacked by wild Pokemon and fled here to the Academy grounds. Maybe it's still in a bit of shock from that experience and can't bring itself to speak yet. Yep, if that's the case, there's absolutely no problem with keeping quiet. Pas de problème. We can just attendre. Wait, that is, until it feels like talking. That's all we can do, really. Even if you can speak all sorts of languages, there's no guarantee that you can understand what's going on in someone's heart. But have no fear, I won't give up. No, I'll keep on trying until we figure each other out. You feel trusted by Mr. Salvatore. Pommy's doing great. It's just a bit of a quiet one. No, I wanted to talk to the Pommy, but okay.
I was getting a bit peckish and thought I'd come to buy a whip-up snack for myself, but maybe I'll just buy something at the school store.
People in Pokemon love sandwiches. Yes, new kid! Fancy meeting you here in the home economics classroom. What a coincidence, eh? What brings you here? Oh, congratulations! I'm glad that you're feeling better. I hope you're feeling better. So, well, you see, Miss Dendra
tells me she is here for intensive training in sandwich making.
Ah, well, no use hiding it now.
Oh dear, I'm terribly sorry. We keep this a secret.
Well, I mean, not really, but it just doesn't look very cool to openly admit I'm here for intensive training, you know.
Big. Understood. I will be more careful in the future.
Well, new kid, now that you know what I'm up to, I guess you'll just have to help me out with my training here. Try this sandwich. It's the result of my training so far. Ms. Dendra's sandwich was soggy and hard to eat, and once again the taste left much to be desired. That was my meat lover's prosciutto, bacon, and chorizo sandwich. How was it? How can you make so much meat soggy? I mean, it was a little meat heavy. I would never say that. What? You mean there was a problem with my choice of filling? I guess focusing on muscle building ingredients really did a number on the flavor, huh?
Miss Dendra, I believe a simple addition of butter would have done wonders for your sandwich. Butter helps protect the bread from getting soggy due to the moisture of the ingredients.
Was she trained by Kay?
It can also work to enhance the sandwich's flavor.
Butter, that makes sense. Thank you for teaching me that. Butter Christ! Thank you for teaching me that tip, Mr. Saguaro. Why didn't you tell me that while I was making the sandwich?
Ah, well, you see, when I saw you, I had not realized you had begun your food prep. Thought you were simply trying to destroy my classroom.
Well, anyway, new kid, thanks to you and Mr. Saguaro here, I may finally be getting the hang of this. Thanks for your advice. You became even closer with Ms. Dendra.
Listen, you kid, muscles sure are great, don't you think? Okay, so she's gone to the nurse's office. Did she poison herself? Why does it bother you so much, Trista? Look, look. Fluffy looks so cute when it's sleeping. Look at it. Look at its face. So sleepy and cute! The students call Nurse Miriam Mimi. I tried using that nickname with her once, but she just glared at me. No way, no way, no way! Come on, Miriam, just try it. What's wrong? Oh, great timing, new kid. Nurse Miriam here won't try the sandwich I made. Well, duh. I don't want to get a stomach ache. You won't, probably. I still remember that sandwich you made me with meat filling and meat for bread. Meat for bread?! She made you a double down, Miriam. That one really messed me up bad. I hadn't trained in the art of sandwich making yet back then. I was young and thoughtless and... Young and thoughtless? It was last month. So, as you can see, I'm not getting anywhere trying to persuade her. Even after I went through that intensive sandwich making training. Kinda makes me sad. She went through intensive sandwich making training? She worked really hard at it. I guess I have no choice if you've got one of our cute little students on your side. So fine, I'll try your sandwich. Let's see it. Yes, I knew you'd come around. Here it is. Munch, munch, munch. It's a little strongly flavored, but I guess it's not bad. Woohoo! My training paid off. I'm so glad my sandwich pleased the great Nurse Miriam. I look up to you, you know. You feel trusted by Ms. Dendra. Thank you for trying it, and thanks to you too, new kid. And she's run off again. That was weird, but that's just how Ms. Dendra is, I guess. She's always coming into the nurse's office with some injury or another too. Well, you can't call a flying taxi here. Ugh. The entrance hole, so I can leave. Take me back to where I last was. Before Webster told me to go do all these fucking classes. Goodness me. I didn't expect that to be the whole frickin' stream. Wait, I should have access to new things to buy, actually. I mean, I knew it was there, I just, like, because I just knew that it would, like, exhaust me vocally. I very rarely listen to Trista Conqueror, don't you worry. Oi. Oh, an Ampharos. Wait, why am I doing that? When it gets dark, the light from its bright, shiny tail can be seen from far away on the ocean's surface. I wonder if anyone knows why I called Ampharos that. Fucking creepy fucking Hypno. I hear a gimme golem. I called it Sayu. S-A-Y-U. No, I don't. But there's no reason not to interact with them, plus I believe they sell relatively well. Okay. With this view, I think I will leave it here today. I have some podcast prep to go do with the speakers, and then I'll see you for the Friday stream. I also might grab something to eat. Kind of hungry. Alrighty then, I shall see many of you in a couple of hours, or I will see you tomorrow for when Mela Cafe Congo and I continue our efforts to clear Eureka 4 times. Alrighty. Why do you keep saying if you don't drown? Are you going to the beach? Because it's going to rain a lot. Oh, okay then. That's fine. Anyway. Goodness me. Oh, shut up, Val. Have a good day, everyone. Bye-bye.